But the devil, or demon, or whatever spiritual being has inhabited you, speaks to you again. Come on, we have to go. We have to meet the king. He's not happy.
Well, I want to speak back to the demon in my head and say, listen, right? Just like give it a couple hours, right? The crowd's gonna like push off, right? Hey, and then, right? I can get one of these guys to sort of just slip me out in the night. Yeah, we can do that.
He doesn't reply, but he doesn't object. And a few hours pass. Assuming that's what you actually want to do. Do you want to wait for it? Okay. A few hours pass. Night falls over the small, quiet town of Aladel. The people have gone back to their homes. Jim and Bob have shifted out. But no one else was available to shift in. No one wants to be in the cell with the witch. So Dave has just remained there alone. He's sitting at his table, drinking some mug and having thoughts of Miranda, maybe.
So, I just need to sort of take his temperature first. Hey, Dave! What the hell happened today, Dave?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I took you outside. I'm fairly sure I remember that. And then I took you back inside. I remember that too. What are we doing here, Daryl? Why are we... Weren't you supposed to be hanged?
Hanged? You're crazy! Okay, I'm insulting people with this accent. You're crazy, mate. Hanged? No, I just got a little twisted is all. I had some drinks and things. Like usual.
No, I'm sorry, Daryl. You're a decent lad, but I'm fairly sure you burned a man to death.
Burned a man to death?
Yeah.
What then? How would I have done such a thing?
Well, that's a bit beyond me, mate, but the crowd did seem to be chanting witch as I took you back inside, although I don't quite know why.
Witch. Everybody thinks everyone's a witch these days.
Yeah, I don't buy it, mate. I don't think you're a witch. If you were a witch, why would you spend your life spreading shit?
Right, there's that. Why would I be sitting in this jail cell if I was a witch?
Yeah.
Certainly cast some kind of spell and just open the doors or something.
Yeah, I don't buy it one bit, mate. But you were on top of Adrian when he, died. And no one else was anywhere near him.
Well, I mean, what the hell? We were having a fight, sure, I'll admit to that. We were having a fight, we were having a row. But how does a man burn from being punched and stuff? Plus, he was winning the fight. I mean, you ask anyone there, I was getting my ass kicked as usual.
Well, you were on top of him, Daryl, but I do agree with your main sentiment. I don't really see how...
Listen, this is stupid, mate. Will you come in a room and have a conversation with me?
I forgot you're still calling from the corridor. He's like, oh yeah, sorry. He gets up and he kind of wanders over. He's swaying slightly. The beer may have got to his head a little bit, but he's otherwise quite composed. He kind of rests one arm on the bars of the cell. So, see here, Daryl. This is the theory I've got, right? If you've been spreading shit all your life, then there's going to be an amount of people in this town who have been eating some pretty nasty stuff. And whether there's a witch in the town or not, what do you imagine the effect of witches' shit is on a crop?
Dave, that actually makes a fair bit of sense. Mate, and I reach my hand out onto his.
Ooh, the energy crackles.
And then I kind of got him, don't I? I already got him. I don't gotta keep up this bullshit.
You've got him. You can imbue him.
I'm gonna imbue the shit out of him. I'm gonna imbue him all night long. He's gonna be walking funny from how hard I imbue him.
You're gonna go inside him, and then back out.
And then back in again. And then back out again. And basically repeating this process.
So, what is his story now? And
the king...
take a second, because so far you've tried out 1/10, and they've been able to do very simple things with very little cognitive ability. You've tried 3/10, and you almost managed to persuade them to not kill you. So what kind of power could you get going over that?
Yeah, and it does seem to return to me after a bit of time, doesn't it?
Hmm.
I wonder if proximity has anything... Don't worry about it, Pawn. Okay, so, I've got Dave here. He's the only guard on hand. I'm locked up. I need to not be locked up. I also need to kind of disappear from town. Or, you know, get out of the place. I mean, I do want to go see the king, though, is the thing. So it's just like... I mean, if the messenger from the king comes back and it's a good thing... then there. I feel like my best bet is I want to, like, get out of this jail cell and go to the king, right? So if he sent the messenger away, I want to have passed the messenger on the street, and I'm going into the king, and then, like, you know, the king already has some context for this, and I can just, like, bullshit my way in and be like, well, they sent me here, I don't know. And then I'm in the chamber with the king.
Yeah.
So I need to get out of this place and just go to the king. And here's Dave. There's Dave, and there's me, and man, you know, I wonder how long I can hold on to a Dave, you know? Could he help me out of town?
Well,
that's what I want to do.
You just got to invent a good enough story.
I want to shove in, you know, I want to hang on to just a scrap of power in case I need to, like, manipulate somebody else, but I'm going to go fucking 8/10 in here. I am going in hard.
8/10. Holy cow.
Into Dave.
Alrighty.
And I just want to take him, and I just want to tell him, you know, Dave, the king wants to see me. He wants to see me. You are going to do very well as a little guard in Aladel if you are the man who delivers me to the king. And we need to get on a horse. And we need to go now.
The energy flows through you, and it feels like your chest is ripping itself out as 8/10 pour down your arm, out of your hand, into his arm, and he jolts back. He goes flying across the room and slams against the opposite wall, and kind of slumps down slowly. And your words reverberate in his mind as he gets back up. And the shards and the embers of sparks have gone everywhere. And maybe one of them kind of goes onto your rags or whatever you're wearing a little bit. You just gotta pat that to put it out a little bit. And as Dave gets back up, his eyes are crystal clear. Okay, Daryl. Right, we're gonna get you to the king. Do you want anything to drink before we set off?
Fucking A, mate! Yeah! What do you got?
Well, I got the rest of my beer. You can have that if you like. I think there's a couple more in the room next door.
Dave, I'm not going to drink after you.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to imply that you should share a mug with me. I was just saying I could have poured it into a different mug, you know?
Yeah, you do that. You do that.
Yeah, he pours the rest of his beer into a different mug for you. There you go, mate. Alright, the king wants to see you. Now, I'm not entirely sure why the king would want to see you, but I figure it must be pretty important, so we better get you there quickly. Are you ready to leave?
Are those coins still on the desk?
No, you took them earlier. I think you swiped them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm going to take the cards, too. Fuck them.
Sure.
Fuck these guys.
You got about half a deck of cards. You're not sure where the other half is, but presumably over time they've just kind of been lost.
Alright, yeah, let's get on this horse and let's ride her till she's wet.
About that, I don't actually own a horse, but I'm sure we can requisition one from the mayor.
Oh.
I mean, the king does want to see you after all. It's a pretty intense thing. Wouldn't want to turn up having walked for miles.
Dave, though, God, it's so late, innit, to be waking up the mayor for an horse.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'll tell you what, though, right? He's got horses, yeah? I mean, we both know that he wants me to go to the king. I mean, it's going to reflect well on you. It's going to reflect well on the mayor as well. Like, we could just,
I mean, my mum did always tell me, Dave, you've got to be a little more independent. So yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, alright, Daryl. Let's get a horse. And he takes you outside, and the two of you kind of briskly walk, maybe jog, depends how quickly you want to go about this. Head off in the direction of the mayor's stables.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this segment from the Harv and Pawn Show, which you can catch on twitch.tv/harvandpawn every Wednesday at 4 p.m.
That's right, and you can help support the ongoing war effort by pledging to our Patreon at patreon.com/harvandpawn, or by shooting us a one-off tip at paypal.me/harvandpawn.
War effort?
Right.
There's not a war on it.
Carol, where's my laptop?
This is
a
supposed to be just the end of the
Carol.
show.
God damn it! We've got
What's
a show
going on?
running, people. Let's be a bit more professional.